issued a statement regarding their recent retaliatory strikes against US bases in West Asia. They claim to have struck a command and control center as well as hangars for American MQ-9 Reaper drone at the Prince Hassan Airbase in Jordan with ballistic missiles. No statement regarding the recent attacks on Bahrain and Qatar, Jordan and the UAE have been made so far by the IRGC. Wing Commander, what we are also looking at is of course a violation of the ceasefire that was struck by Pakistan and Qatar. Do you think these countries should be huddling by now to restore the situation back to normalcy, to arrive at the ceasefire once again?
See, in my opinion, Pakistan was used by the US as a mediator because the US wanted to have a break because it didn't have adequate number of interceptors and air defense missiles in its kitty. As you know, they had almost exhausted more than half of their global stock of Tomahawk missiles, PSC-3 interceptors, and THAAD. So at that time, the US wanted to have, wanted a ceasefire deliberately, and they have used Pakistan for this. Munir will do anything what Trump says. So Pakistan has been used very, very adroitly by the US, and Iran has been befooled because that was the time when the US was at the back foot. The way its centers were being destroyed at that time, US was really on the back foot. And now, again, Qatar and Pakistan would try to negotiate some deal and try to make sure that the escalation does not go beyond a particular point, or both of them they will try to make them agree to have a ceasefire, but that does not look in the near future. The situation is very bad. They have infuriated President Trump by declaring that they want to kill Trump. That was the slogan, that was the posters all over Iran during the funeral procession. And such big posters over the buildings, it shows that it's a sort of official declaration. And Iranian government and Mustafa has also declared that he will take revenge of his father's death. So the lining is very clear on the wall. And under this situation, I do not see any ceasefire in the near future, at least in a couple of days. This situation is really bad for the Strait of Hormuz, bad for the world economy, bad for oil prices, and this will lead to price rise of essential basic commodities across the globe.
Right.
So situation is bad.
All right. Wing Commander, thank you very much for giving us your assessment at this point in time. And with that, viewers, let's get in the latest from the FIFA World Cup.